Mr. Goff.
Town Hall.
Okay. Thanks, Lawrence. I'm here contesting Newark By-Election in order to get some attention to the issue of who creates the country's money. At the moment, the banks create the country's money, so they own it. Its first use is to be lent out to people, mostly people buying houses, and that's how it gets into circulation. And so the simplest way of putting it is, who owns the country's money? I'm saying it should be the country. At the moment, it isn't the country, it's the banks, and it's an interest, the whole lot of our money, of our country, apart from the tiny amount which is cash, that's only 3%, the 97% of the country's money is an interest-bearing debt to the bank, who we ask to create it very kindly so that we can borrow it at interest from them. They just magic it into existence on their computers. And I think this should be outlawed. I think we should have an act of Parliament to prohibit commercial banks from creating money. Fine for them to deal in money that's government created, but they shouldn't be creating money. And the main parties don't want to know anything about this. They tolerate what I think is an iniquitous system. So I'm trying to take a few votes off the Conservatives particularly to try to get Joe Johnson, Boris's brother, who's the head of the policy unit in Downing Street, to focus his attention on righting this wrong which has done the country so much damage. And it's why houses are so expensive, it's why the government has got no money basically. And I think for the good of the nation and its people, this needs putting right. So I'd love people to vote for me. The more votes I get, the more the Conservatives particularly will pay attention to this grievous wrong, which the government and the main parties are just happy apparently to live with.
All right.